Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Leo, so I'm just going to apologize now in advance for any background noise, Leo. Okay. But if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. Just remember, Leo, it's a big world, so it is general, and this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Leo. Okay? Let's see what we got. Leo. It's almost like you guys are like at a standstill. It's like you're waiting for something. What are you waiting for? I feel like some of you are waiting for something. There's been a lot of drama around you too. Maybe you're waiting for people to come to their senses. I don't know. Be careful with your thoughts, Leo. Even thoughts of others, okay? You have the Queen of Pentacles now. I feel like this is going both ways, okay? It's in reverse, but I feel like it should be upright too, okay? Really see your life for what it is, Leo, okay? Do not lower yourself. Do not close yourself off, okay? And also don't neglect yourself. And what I mean by that, make sure that you're practicing self-care, self-love, physically. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep, you're eating right. Make sure you're eating, period, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what I sense. If you need to go to doctor, go to doctor, okay? I'm not telling you what to do either. Just telling you what I sense, okay? But there may be people around you that have... Well, for some of you, I feel like you've been betrayed. I feel like you've been talked down to. But I also feel like someone might have taken something, okay? Like an object, or it could be money, but maybe an object or something like that. Maybe something that meant something to you. I don't know, but I just feel like someone took something. Okay, for whoever can relate, you have the Ten of Swords. It takes time to heal, Leo, okay? But I feel like you need to get out. You need to move. You need to do something. Because even though it takes time to heal, I feel like I said, you're closing yourself off, where you're kind of... I'm not sure how to put it. I really don't want to use the word dwelling, but I guess similar, okay? It's almost like you don't want to come out, like you're hibernating or something, okay? For some, it could just be that you feel people aren't worthy of your company, okay? But at the same time, I feel like there are people who don't know your worth either, okay? So maybe people are feeling different things here. But there's something about self-worth. Taking care of your mind, body, and soul. There's also a new beginning for you, and it's not an easy one. It was not, I should say was not, okay, because you're starting already a new chapter. You're starting to see some hope here, something that you can truly create potential. Maybe, you know, you're having even some dreams, okay? Pay attention to those dreams. I feel like there's messages there, okay? Now, even though you're on this new path, and you have this new outlook, I do feel like there are loose ends that are connected to people, okay, with this Five of Swords upright. Be careful, Leo, okay? Not everything deserves your attention, and remember your worth, because I just feel like people talk down to you, okay? But I feel like things are going to be set right, okay? Not just with how people see you and how they treat you, but also whatever that is that I was talking about. I feel like someone took something. I don't know if that's money or an object or something, or they got away with something. You may not get that item back or that money back, or maybe you will. Okay, there's something going in your favor, but it could just be that things are being set right, like karma. Like, yeah, they got away with this, but things catch up to you. And for some reason, I think you're going to see it. Okay. But it could be that something is going in your favor. Maybe a third party had to come in and make a decision. Another entity, you know what I'm saying? But there's definitely something about fairness. So it's not just a decision, it's how you're being treated. Yeah, I had a feeling someone was taking stuff. Okay. So it could be, like I said, money, property, items, being very selfish, maybe even with their time. Um, and what I mean by that, like, it could be something that everyone needs to put in a certain amount of effort or a certain amount of energy or time, and there's someone that's being very, very hesitant, and it's like they don't want to help or something like that. So this could even be at work for some of you, where you're taking up most of the task. Some of you may even be dealing with an ex. Okay, you have the Lovers, you have the Queen of Cups tilted. I feel like she's going upright. And what I mean by that, I kind of feel like this is you. You've been through a lot, Leo, okay? And I feel like it has not been easy, okay? But you're slowly coming out of it, and soon you will be that upright queen. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter, okay? I'm just saying queen because it's a queen, okay? I may say she because it's queen, whatever. And what I tell you about those dreams, okay, you're very psychic. Pay attention to them. I feel like you're receiving messages, okay? But you may be dealing with an ex who is pretty vicious, very cold, okay? Very nasty, especially with how they speak. I had a feeling that there were people talking down to you, so it doesn't have to just be an ex. It could be a family member. It could be multiple people, okay? Leo, be careful how you allow people to treat you. And I only say that because I feel like you may have put up with a lot from other people that you shouldn't have. And so it gave people like this idea that they can also do it too. It's almost like someone showed you, well, I could treat Leo like this, so that means that you can too. No, no. Okay, it might have taken you a moment to like put your foot down and be like, no, you ain't treating me like this. But that goes for anyone else, okay? Because I feel like you might have stopped at one, but maybe you didn't stop others, because you don't feel like it's a big deal. Respect is a big deal, okay? I'm not saying go fight everyone and go, give your energy away to things that don't, matter or that are petty. But in certain situations, you have to defend yourself, okay? Just choose wisely. If you know that nothing good is going to come from it or is going to go over their head, don't bother. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, if someone is attacking you, then yeah, it's your duty to defend yourself. Okay? You do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do. But it's okay. It's okay. We're not supposed to let people just attack us. You know what I'm saying? You got to defend yourself. You got to do justice for yourself. And swords can represent justice. And that's what I'm sensing from this. It's like there has to be some justice here. Okay? No one has the right to just do whatever. And be open. You may feel like no one understands you. Or that you don't have a deep connection with anyone. And I feel like you do. But there's something missing. It's like you want something deeper. And I feel like you're going to find it, whether that's with love or just a like-minded person, a soul connection. I do feel like you're going to find it, but you got to make the best choices for you, okay? Because there's going to be situations where you're going to need to choose, okay? Between two different paths, two different ideas, two different people, whatever it is, okay? you're going to have a lot of choices. Do what's best for Leo, okay? And there may be people that want to convince you otherwise. Don't listen. And what I mean by don't listen, if you took time for yourself and you truly thought everything out, and maybe even pay attention to those psychic messages I was talking about that can help you, and you know in the core of your being that you're doing the right thing, then forget everyone else. Forget everyone else. That's what I mean. Because there may have been times where you did things that you knew you shouldn't have done. And not that you're doing something bad. You just knew it wasn't a good idea. You knew it wouldn't benefit you. You knew maybe it would backfire or it would hurt someone or even hurt you or whatever. You knew. Okay? So start to listen to yourself. Because I just feel like there's a lot of situations where you're like, I did it to myself. Because I knew and I still did it. Why? Because you care. You're a loving person. Because I feel like you love a lot. But with that comes in a lot of snakes, you know, people that try to take advantage, people that try to control, and you put up with way too much. Okay, especially from that king, be it male or female. That king, for some reason, treats you as if you are below them. Okay, and no one's below anyone. Okay, like they have the upper hand, or like even like you owe them something. It's weird. I don't feel like you owe anything. I don't care what they did, whether they helped you. You know, it's almost like, I don't know, I just keep feeling like they throw things in your face. Again, this can be an ex for some of you or multiple people. You know what I'm saying? Just make better choices when it comes to connections and what you want in life. Remember that you deserve the best. Okay? Especially that that's what you give. I don't care what mistakes you have made, because I feel like you made mistakes in the past and people like want to punish you in the present for things you did, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago, maybe for some of you 5. I don't know how old you are. Whatever it is, I just feel like you're not even the same person. It's like you're being punished from things that are no longer, that you've actually learned from. You know what I'm saying? You're like a different person. You can't go back and change it. Yeah, it's like they want you to go back in time or something. And the thing is that I feel like everyone has made mistakes. So who are they to judge? You know what I'm saying? Who are they to judge? Okay. Because I feel like people around you, yeah, okay. Okay, you made mistakes. Yeah, so have they. And you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they need to look in the mirror here. Okay. Because I feel like they're not so perfect. But yet they are pointing fingers here at you. Okay. You ruffled some feathers, Leo. Okay. And I feel like that partly is like the past, but right now I feel like you're doing it because partly you're done. You know this, and you probably took a step back, and like I said, you're probably ghosting people. You're like, get away from me. Got your fortress up. You ain't coming in my kingdom. Okay. So people might be even more annoyed with you because they can't get to you. Okay, because they want to. They want to start, you know what I'm saying? And you hear things. I feel like you hear things from other people. Be careful with that, because I feel like people like drama and they may tell you things just to rile you up, you know what I'm saying? To amplify a situation. You have the 8 of Wands. And you have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's time to just move on. People have accused you of things. I had a feeling that there was a lot of finger pointing, okay? And you might have needed to take a stand, and you may need to do it in the future too, because like I said, I feel like there's still some stuff going on. But things are going to pick up pretty quickly where, this is going to be like, how can I put it? A thing of the past. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just focus on where you're going, and soon everything else will fall into place because I feel like you have justice on your side, and you have the road ahead on your side because it's just a new beginning where you can pretty much do anything. Maybe some of you are also traveling, but I feel like you're going to be really busy. So just be careful that you don't get distracted by people and the things you hear and the pettiness. Okay. So you've been through a lot. It's time for you to focus on you and heal, but I don't mean close yourself off. Okay. Be opened, but also, like I said, defend yourself. Storm, every hurricane comes to an end, and this is definitely an ending for you. Okay. The storm is over. It's time to look at everything and figure out where you can go from here. Okay. Now, I do feel like there's still something going on, like I said, as far as like I don't know if it's money or an object, but that's just life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the main things that have been holding you back are over. It's more of healing and moving forward. And Leo, I think some of you hesitate to defend yourself because it's like you feel like things will get worse, and they may, okay, sometimes. But at the same time, it's like I still feel like you need to defend yourself in some way. You know what I'm saying? At least make it clear. Now, I'm not saying go back and forth. I'm just saying make it clear where you stand and walk away. And that's it. What they do with it is on them. I don't know why I need to tell you that, but I do. Star, yeah, that's funny. Starship, don't be afraid to sing. See? Sometimes you just gotta say it. You gotta say it. They need to hear it. And then go about your business. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be insensitive, but I feel like people think you're a freaking doormat. I don't think so. You need to make it known who you are, make it known that you know your worth, and then they need to also know your worth and that you're not with it. Okay? Sing your song. Do not be afraid. Like I said, you have a lot of choices. Make the ones that are best for you because in the past, you put people before you. Okay? No more. This is a new day, new phase. All right? And be, like I said, open to new relationships, love. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family, reconnecting, like-minded people. But I just feel like with this change, you're going to be pretty surprised. You're going to be like, damn, I should have done this a long time ago. Look who I met, or look who I reconnected with. Look at the good company around me. Look at how peaceful I am, the love, the support that I'm getting. You may even feel a little guilty. Like, damn, I should have did this a long time ago. Like, damn, I've been dealing with people who don't appreciate me. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? The past, you can't do nothing about that. Live in the present, the moment, and appreciate those connections and keep moving towards more, okay? Because you deserve it. You deserve it, okay? And I don't care what anyone says. And I'm going to say that again because I have a feeling that you made mistakes and people like to throw it in your face. Everyone makes mistakes. I don't want to hear it. Everyone does. Okay. Point is, you learn from them. If you learn from them, then that is what helps you evolve. That is what you should be doing, okay? Because I just feel like there are people around you that have not learned from their own mistakes. So how are they pointing at you? How are they judging you? That's just, that's not it. Yeah, okay. That's insane to me. But whatever. Just my opinion, okay? It's like the audacity. Like, are you kidding me? Like, yeah, I'm not perfect, but neither are you. Neither are you, okay? Because I think you've been around some shady people, okay? I think it's different degrees. Like some are more shadier than others. Some is like they don't think, they just make bad decisions. And some are just like to finger point, like they think they're better for no reason. Like, no. No one's better than anyone. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's your message, Leo. I'm getting all hyped up. Leo, defend yourself. All right, anyway, good luck.